4-pounders right here. Right about there. Right there. Right there. 2. Whoa! Now we're talking. Oh! Whoa! Now that's what you call a brownie. A real leaper, too. Whoa! Boy, did you see him pound it? Holy mackerel. Wow, look at that guy there. Does he have a buddy? Oh, man. Okay, come here. Come here. Whoa, 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 whoa. Wow, that guy's strong. Keeps on going underneath the boat. Boy, look at that guy. Boy, did she wolf the bait. That's a beautiful smallmouth bass. Look at that. Way down there, get the pliers out. There we go. Here we go. Boy, that was a beautiful smallmouth bass. You know, inline spinners like this are really efficient tools for fishing rivers or flowing water. Right now, Dave Sanda and I are going to look at strategies for catching big smallmouth bass, but not only big smallmouth bass, just about any fish that swim in rivers.
Straight-shafted spinners like the Blue Fox Vibrax have a single blade that rotates on a clevis around a straight wire shaft. Blade choices come in 2 basic styles. The French blade are moderately wide and produce a good combination of flash and vibration at modest retrieve speeds. They rotate at an angle well away from the wire shaft, and the wider the angle of rotation, the shallower the lure runs. In most shallow river conditions, this French bladed spinner is probably your best bet. If you need to fish deeper or faster water, a Blue Fox flash spinner come into play. This willow leaf design rotates faster and tighter. They produce a lot of flash, but less vibration. Willow leaves also have less water resistance than French blades, making them easier to fish deeper when you need to get your spinner down into holes or real fast water.
Spinners really excel with fairly straight retrieves that are in the, let's say, the top half of the water column. You can skirt them over the tops of cover, especially boulders. You can just actually bang them near the bottom, near rocks. But anytime that you get, near weeds or wood, because they don't have a protected hook, you have to kind of keep them up and above. Today we're finding a lot of the bass to be actually around weed beds. As long as we can fish through lanes between the weeds or over the tops of the weeds, we're okay. And we want to just control our retrieve by keeping the rod tip up. If we want to let the spinner go down a little bit, we can slow our retrieve, let the spinner go down, and actually the retrieve is adjustable at all times. It's one of the most universal baits that you can use in river situations for covering a variety of depths.
The classic Blue Fox Vibrax took spinner fishing to a new dimension, combining the pulsation and vibration of a whirling blade with lifelike dressings and color patterns to fool a wide variety of fish into striking its lifelike, streamlined profile. Add to that the patented free turning internal brass gear mechanism that rubs against a bell-shaped zinc die-cast body to accentuate sound while eliminating line twist. And there's no outfoxing this fox, not by a long shot or with a long cast either.
Interesting thing was the retrieve I caught this fish on. Actually, what I was doing was bulging the bait, casting it out and reeling it really close to the surface at a slow to moderate speed, just taking it and walking it up and trying to hold that bait just right underneath the surface.
Spinners are really popular worldwide for a variety of species. I know, boy, I've taken little tiny spinners like 0s and 1s, caught a lot of stream trout, caught grayling in the far north. When I bump my spinners up to a size, let's say a 2 or a 3, we're catching smallmouth bass or maybe a big trout like a steelhead. You bounce it up to a size 4 or 5, what are you catching? You're catching big pike in the Canadian North. You might be fishing for salmon in a river flowing into the Great Lakes. And of course, when you take a really big spinner, it becomes your classic bucktail spinner for muskies. So these things come in all sizes and shapes, but it's all basically the same thing. It's a fish catching machine.
And now, a new generation of Vibrax spinners has arrived, enhancing the original formula for success with a blend of new colors and patterns to grab their attention and make a connection. Any fish, anywhere fish swim. The secret lies in the combination of plated bells and metallic red blades that literally scream blood in the water whenever a Vibrax Bleeding Series spinner makes a surprise appearance on a river or stream near you. The Vibrax Bleeding Series comes in 7 sizes and 5 great color patterns to target fish of all species and sizes. Smaller spinners with size 0, 1, or 2 blades have red treble hooks to accentuate the blood trail for smaller species like string trout and grayling. Larger spinners come pre-rigged with a red treble for bass, pike, or muskies. Plus a replacement stout Siwash hook you can use to hammer home and hold the most wildly thrashing salmon. The simple fact is, the entire Blue Fox family has your spinner options covered from A to Z.
I think the success of this bait for all different species of fish is really based on a couple of different things. Number one is efficiency. It enables you to cover water really quickly, high in the water column, targeting active fish. And it works all over the world for that matter, in fresh water.
Because you're fishing the bait high near the surface, a lot of the times you've got a good view of the bait. You can tell exactly when it's going to come right past the cover, and you can sometimes see the fish coming. And that's wild. What you have to do though is not panic. When you see him coming for the bait, you have to force yourself, wait, slow down, and actually let him hit it and feel it, and then you set the hook. It's a lot like topwater fishing. You don't want to jump the gun or you'll miss the fish.
Oh, there's one.
Nice brown.